Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the fourth quarter of 2024. This will cover October, November, and December. So let's dive right into it. The rune that came out for you is called Kanaz, and this is the rune of passion and insight. It represents a sort of flame opening up for you, receiving new informations, a new beacon entering into your life. And with this influence, it's very positive. Passion is really, really strong for you at this time. And plus, we have your season this quarter. So happy birthday to all you Scorpios. Usually, it doesn't matter if you have any strong Scorpio signs. Whenever the sun is in Scorpio, it's usually a very blessed time for you. So the end of October and then like 3/4 into November should be a very blessed time for you. We see passion opening up and burning into your life in more than one area of life. It feels like destiny is really shaping up for you. Predestined events. This is what it feels like. It's like there's big changes taking place, a big new chapter opening up, but it just feels so correct. Like it just feels like, yes, this is right. This is correct. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it. I mean, Kanaz is a lovely indicator for love. If you're looking for that, it can represent this passionate new love affair opening up, and it just feels so correct, and you really see a future with this person. Or faded circumstances in general opening up, and it's like, yes, this right here, this is it. This feels so right. So I love that this is your rune that's representing this time. The overall spiritual theme and message for you during this time is being represented by the Andean cross, and it is coming out in reverse like this. So the Andean cross kind of represents a portal here. And I'm going to read some more about it for you so you have a really good understanding. So the Andean cross represents the cosmology of the shaman. It depicts the 4 cardinal directions, the upper and lower worlds, and the steps to reach those realms. So the upper and lower realms, it's a concept in shamanism. The upper realms hold angels, ancestors, destiny, spirit guides, and the lower realms hold a lot of inner healing, Mother Nature energy, history, things like that. The hole in the center is a gateway to interdimensional travel, the proverbial eye of the needle that we can all go through to experience higher states of awareness and wisdom, and to break free of linear time. So essentially the Andean cross represents the ability to interdimensional travel and to perceive past, present, and future all at once, and have access to your higher self, higher vision, and understand what you're doing here. Very beautiful. So the Andean cross is trying to give you some form of medicine for your soul this quarter, Scorpio. The time has passed and the window of opportunity has closed. Now is not the moment to take that leap of faith that you've been over preparing for. It is best to wait until conditions in heaven line up again to offer you a more propitious moment. Any bold action you take now will require tremendous effort on your part. Just as important as knowing when to act is knowing when to return to your inner stillness and wait for more favorable times. So this is saying, Scorpio, that if you wanted to take action, you should have done that in the recent past. If you missed that opportunity, that call, this is a time, this is a quarter to reflect within yourself and wait for the right opportunities to shape up. I definitely don't feel like this has to be a bad thing. It could feel like new energies are opening up in your life during this quarter, and you have this sort of sense that it will lead to a much deeper future for you. But now exactly might not be the time for that future to take place. There could be other events that have to happen and things to take place before that sort of big leap of faith can be taken. So during this quarter, you're just sort of like observing how reality is shaping up around you. And in the meantime, you're focusing on your relationship with self, pouring energy into yourself, and working on your personal dreams, goals, health, and visions, which is beautiful. But there definitely will be some pretty big leaps of faith and changes happening in your reality in 2025. I really feel that, Scorpio. I feel like that's going to be quite a massive year for you. So we're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Tarot del Toro, and each row will represent one of the months. So let's start with October. Your first card out is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, this talks about trying to maintain your foundation, trying to keep saving up money, and working towards your projects, dreams, and goals. This might definitely not be the right time to make massive moves, such as big travel or spending a lot of money. Like, this is a time where you're just trying to get your goals and your projects done, stay focused, stay centered, stay on the right track. That's what this quarter feels like. We have the 9 of Wands coming out. Yeah, this October, it really feels like a month of just trying to keep it together. Not in a bad way, but like just trying to maintain the status quo, because your routine currently and the path that you're on currently is leading you to beautiful places, and you simply don't want to stir the pot too much, add too many unknown elements, too much change in your life right now, because you're really on a path that's really consistent and good for you. So it talks about protecting oneself and not wanting to lose everything that you worked so hard to build up. There's a beautiful bird squeaking and squalling outside. It keeps catching my attention. And it feels like the leaves outside have sort of changed to yellowy, greenish overnight. Very beautiful. We have the King of Wands coming out for you as well, but it's in reverse. So some of you may be dealing with a stubborn older person, like a father figure who refuses to go to the doctor, or some sort of like older person that you may be working with who likes to do things the old-fashioned way. And it may really be starting to get on your nerves in October. It may really be starting to grind your gears here, because it's to the point where it's like, okay, this is doing more harm than good though. Like, can we maybe take care of our employees or take care of our health and take care of yourself, So some of you may be dealing with an older masculine energy who's, being a little bit frustrating in that regard. They are being very old school about the way things are done. And you may have to bully them a little bit to either like take care of themselves or do the right thing here. Moving on to November, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Yes, being acknowledged for your hard work and success. I feel like a raise or promotion is possible this month. There's something here about insurance and assets. It feels like money and acknowledgement for the hard work that you put in is improving. I definitely feel like somebody, I don't know why, I feel this energy of like somebody kind of has a crush on you or is acting flirty towards you. This could be a coworker, or this could be somebody who's like a mutual friend. There's something, I don't know, somebody here I feel like you can obviously tell is attracted to you, even if you're not available, and they're not available, you can just kind of tell that they're attracted to you. But also I feel like if you work in any company, corporation, they're really acknowledging how much you put in and wanting to keep you there. So they may be giving you some sort of reason to stay there further. If you're running your own business or if you're a freelancer of any sort, we definitely see a lot of sales and acknowledgement for what you do coming in November, which is really amazing. Center of your spread, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, a lot of Pentacles in your reading. This is very work-centric quarter for you. Some of you may be working overtime, trying to save up that money, studying really hard, just overall keeping your head down and pushing forward, because you know that you're not exactly where you want to be at currently, or you have some really big financial goals in mind. So you're wanting to just work hard. I think you're finding a lot of joy in being productive and working hard. That energy of making money, it may be really addictive to you right now. And then we also have the 10 of Pentacles coming out. Exactly. Wow. All Pentacles across the board for November. Very big money month for you. Money quarter for you, really. I definitely feel like some sort of win is happening for you financially, and maybe even with your health as well, especially around November. But this quarter overall feels to be a pretty big win in terms of finances. I feel like you're finally, you may be being ascended into a higher position in life with career or whatever it is that you're doing. Like you could be getting a promotion, like I said, or some big sort of raise or acknowledgement. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is happiness in the home as well. It feels like you're being acknowledged and respected for everything that you bring to the table at home. Somebody may be giving you some sort of gift or letter of appreciation, like thank you so much for all that you do. Even like family or loved ones or relationships, they may be giving you some sort of gift of like, I love you so much. Like, I really, really appreciate all that you do. And it may even bring you to tears. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Somebody might be writing you a really nice card or just showering you with affection and gratitude. So, and it feels really nice. It feels nice to know that all of the hard work that you put in is appreciated. So I definitely see other people appreciating you for what you do to them and for them. We move forward to December. We have the Two of Pentacles. So much Pentacles. Guys, I love it. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Again, we go back to this energy of just being balanced, operating the status quo, enjoying your routine that you have for yourself, and going from there. We have the Four of Cups. So I definitely feel like it doesn't feel like you're bored, but like while you're here maintaining the status quo, making money, studying hard, whatever it is that you're doing, some of your closer relationships in life, like your romantic partner or your best friend or whatever, they may be out with other people at this time. Like they may be out enjoying life elsewhere. And so you may be thinking to yourself, like, do I need a new hobby? Do I need new friends? You know, should I like start dating again? It's giving that sort of energy. So some of you may be contemplating something like that. Like, should I go out more? Should I start dating again? Do I need a hobby? You know? And then final card out, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I just realized in your reading, you're literally like the 7th sign that I'm filming for. I just realized how to read these cards upright in reverse, because I've just been reading these, like, other than the major arcana cards and the court cards, I've just been reading them like upright because I don't know how the heck they look different. But now I'm looking at the backs of these cards and I realize there's a skull here, so this is technically in reverse. Wow, it took me that long to figure that out. Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel, and this is right underneath that Ten of Pentacles upright. Oh, good that this is upright. It's interesting that they're both 10s coming out for you. 10 is a number of completion and starting something new. So I definitely feel like your time being undervalued seems to be up. You know, it feels like you are not subscribing or accepting that reality anymore of being underappreciated. And yeah, I definitely feel like new stories are coming in here. It feels like another thing that's happening, some of you may feel like certain people in your life are making their own life transitions outside of you. So this could be like a parent or family member who is transitioning into like being an elder, and maybe their body isn't working as good as it used to be, and they're on their own little journey with that, you know, connecting with their spirituality and at like the end of their lives, you know. And, you know, they're preoccupied with that. And it's like accepting that passing of time. Maybe somebody you used to be very, very close to, you know, they're out here doing their own thing. And it's like accepting their life story unfolding in that way, you know. This sort of passing of time message is very strong this quarter. And you may be seeing the ways in which life really changes as time goes on and how the people around us change. And that's so beautiful. And you may be looking at your own life and everything that you got going on, and you may be asking yourself, well, what's my path? What's my story? What's my personal journey here? Because the journey of life itself is actually one that you walk alone. And through different points in that journey, of course, you'll be walking besides people. But overall, the exact path that you take in life is one that only you take. And it may be at one of those points where you're like, okay, well, where do I want my personal life to go? Like, besides making decisions as a relationship or as a family, I also have autonomy over my own personal path. So what do I want that path to look like? And so I am seeing a deeper philosophical energy coming through, which makes a lot of sense with Sagittarius season happening this quarter. So during Sagittarius season, you're going to get deep and philosophical with that, I think. And it definitely feels, like I said, a lot of you are starting to open yourself up more energetically to things like new relationships, new friendships, new hobbies, things like that to enter. So very beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this quarter ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and shamanic life coaching sessions there. Also, on October 2nd, I will be releasing my online tarot reading course where I will take you from picking out your first tarot deck all the way to launching a successful business as a tarot reader and everything in between. I highly recommend getting that. I will teach you so much, the ethics of tarot reading, how to set up sacred space, going through each card meaning, both upright and reversed, in depth. I will go over how to infuse mediumship and psychic abilities into your readings, even if you don't feel like you are a medium or you have those psychic abilities. We will bring them out of you. And so much more. So go ahead and get that. I'm so excited to have you guys as students. And this is my first ever course, so please get it. It would make me so happy. As long as I have one person buy it, that would be cool. But it would be cool if more than one person could buy it. So do that. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.